And welcome back, everybody, to 3.5 Dungeon Years, week number 10. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Don't drop. Oh, okay, I almost dropped my bass from the sound system. It's playing with. Doesn't matter. Anyway.
Chucky's gonna drop the bass.
I was gonna drop the bass. Okay, so welcome back to 3.9 Dungeon Years, week 10. I think this will be our final hour, because Alex is looking very, very tired at this moment.
He looks like he could use one of his own heals.
Yeah. You try the stereotypical Mountain Dew for a role-playing show.
Try the tried and trusted alcohol.
Water.
See, he's a healer. He looks after himself. No toxins.
Yeah, exactly. Oh. And I'm drinking this. This is for the dead black dragon. Forget his name.
R.I.P. Dragon.
Still R.I.P. Dragon. So you guys killed the dragon, killed its kobolds, filled your pockets with loads of shiny shit.
I didn't fill my pockets with loads of shiny shit.
Those who did. And then you are now at the door, and you have opened the door. Let's see what's behind that door.
The real dragon.
Door number 2.
Yeah, behind. That's exactly what I wanted to say. Just took the words exactly from my mouth. So, you open the door to another oval chamber, half as big as the one before. Walls made out of more polished stone. To the side, you see 6 lavishly decorated beds. The floor is filled with extravagant rugs, and the walls filled with expensive tapestries and pictures. In the middle of the room stands a big table with 6 women around it that seem to be as surprised as they are pleased to see you. Specification: there are 2 humans, 1 dwarf, 2 elves, and 1 halfling.
And do these figures look familiar?
These figures look familiar. Do not look familiar at all. But they do raise themselves from the table, and they're about 100 feet from where you guys are. So you can. It's a silent room, so you can easily hear them talk. And they say, "No, 1 second. Oh, heroes! You have defeated Zigguras and freed us!" And like all of them raise themselves and kind of start coming near you. And when they do reach you, they...
No.
Go on.
Has anybody walked in the room?
Not yet.
I mean, the one who opened it, because it's like open.
Well, yeah, but he hasn't gone in it.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, I picked the halfling up and shut the doors.
You pick the halfling up and you shut the door. And after, do you do anything? And what do you do next, actually?
Draw my weapon.
You draw your weapon.
And I'm not going to hold it necessarily in a stance, but I'm a little bit unsure what's going on here. And
while he does that, and while he draws his weapon...
I portray that to everyone that this doesn't seem...
Yes. While he draws his weapon, I also cast Dragon Breath on myself, so I can do breath attacks.
Look at them like they're crazy. Come on! It's damsels in distress! This is what we do!
Right. Fake jewels, fake women. That's a law of life, halfling. You should know that.
It doesn't matter if they're fake women or not. They'll still give you a run for your money before they try to kill you.
At this point in time, you hear soft knocks on the door. Say, "Are you still there?"
Nobody's home.
I knocked back.
You actually say nobody's home.
Yeah.
And you don't hear anything. Then after that. Go on.
I'm willing to bet that if we open this door again, those people are sat back at the table again.
Maybe. I mean, either way, we're being extremely rude. Though they might be rude and try to kill us, we should at least give them the benefit of the doubt for now.
dragons can polymorph.
Well, then you can say you at least bedded a dragon before you went to the abyss or wherever you're planning to go.
I've sent many dragons to their bed.
Not quite what I meant.
Not quite sure what you meant then. Go on, open the door again.
Okay, you open the door.
Don't look at me like that, halfling. You're the one who's sure this is fine. Open the fucking door.
Okay, well, I'll open the door.
You open the door and the women are kind of like 10 feet in front of the door, talking between themselves, and they look back at you and say, "Please come in. What's the matter?"
You want us to come in? I thought you wanted to go away from here.
I give a courtly bow to the women.
Get out! Of
Don't
course,
worry,
we're gonna get out.
we have come to
Nicholas
save
is
you.
killed, but now that he's dead, I mean, look at you. We can relax a bit. At least
Would you
let
like?
us...
Would you like to come and see the dead dragon?
Yes, please. And they like happily go past you, and look like past the mounds of gold, and they kind of look at the dragon, but wearily at first. I guess. And they look at the dragon. They're very happy. You can see like widening smiles on their faces.
When I'm escorting these people around, and I'm not doing
They're
it
not
according.
escorting you. They are literally like just kind of as much as dignity they can keep. They do not run, but they walk fastly.
What? So you try to say I can't keep up with them?
You can, but like they're basically going all. I mean, yeah, you can.
Yeah. I want to go around the dragon. That's what I want to do. But I want to talk while I'm doing it.
They don't actually go like to its body. They just like 30 feet from the last mound of gold. They're looking at it.
Yeah. When we're doing whatever, I ask them how long they've been here, and how long has the dragon been accumulating such great wealth.
Says there's a big dragon. He told us once he had a bigger nest and a bigger hoard in a castle. He said somewhere in the West Empire.
And I'm guessing there'd probably be some sort of jewel to hand on the floor nearby.
Yeah.
I pick one of them up and toss it towards one of them. And say,
She like picks it up. Like she catches it, barely catches it.
yeah. And what of the fella? You said there was a fella there, didn't you? And some dwarves.
No, dwarf in a sense of dwarf and female.
Oh, they're all female. Everything
They're all
one of them.
They're all female.
Oh.
Every single one of them.
By the way, I'm going around saying, "Hi, I'm Hennessy Williams." Or
And,
Hennessy Jones, sorry.
They kind of very happily say to you, "Hello, Hennessy Williams."
It's actually Jones, I misspoke.
Jones.
Do they look injured at all? Do they look starving?
No, not at all. Not starving.
They don't look scratched. I took on and ask them why the dragon kept them so well fed and looking so ravishing.
He liked his trophies. By the way, Devil, your cam just went out.
So your trophies, are you?
They kind of like look to the ground. We were now that you freed us. We're not his anymore, and we're free. And they're like,
Yes, but you must be somebody special to be a trophy of a dragon. They don't just take anybody in as trophies.
well,
Well, they're all
I
beautiful
was
women,
a
so.
noble girl, says the human. They were daughters of the wood elves, if I remember correctly. Weren't you not, Oya? And she nods. And she was a very famous dwarven maiden, from what I hear.
Oh, yes.
I do not know the... And she kind of steps in front. I was the most beautiful girl in the whole dwarven kingdom. Everyone knew my name when I was there. Till this nasty dragonair kicks the dragon. Took me away.
Can I roll anything to see whether the name that she says rings a bell to me?
What do you mean?
She said in the whole Dwarven Kingdom.
Oh yeah, I mean you can roll. What's the intel check?
That's gonna be good. Anything else on an intel check?
I'm good with intelligence checks.
Yes, but I don't really think it's applicable here.
And again, if somebody asks for something, feel free to like GM roll it again. Like skills, GM roll. If you want to do any skills. So you know, not ringing at any bell.
I am from outside of this area anyway, so I suppose.
Yes.
I'd still highly cautious of it. Does anybody else have anything they want to ask them? Because like on a player level, I'm still suspicious, and Admiral Akbar's just in the background screaming.
I would just make sure that they are all right.
Yeah. If we gather them all together, explaining that Cyrell is
Never heard of them, Alexander. Go on.
An excellent healer, and if you could just spare a couple of minutes just so he can be sure that you're all right, and gather them up together.
They'll say, no, don't worry, we're okay, he fed us well.
Ladies,
By the way, I
absolutely
cast
insist.
detect magic.
You cast detect magic.
Yeah.
And nothing happens.
Okay.
Yeah. I absolutely insist and start physically trying to herd them like cattle into the direction of Cyril.
I guess I would check them for wounds and stuff.
Hennessy is busy chatting them up.
No,
Leaving them.
I am ferrying them away from you, Hennessy, because I am deliberately trying to grab your attention.
They say let us at least go and talk in the other room. This is cold and dreary, and it's hot.
It will be a matter of minutes, ladies. Don't worry. And I whisper to Hennessy to go and check the next room.
Say what?
But do they have completely no wounds on them?
Completely no wounds in them.
That was
I
an
asked them.
absurdly
I
noble
couldn't hear you.
dragon.
I said to Hennessy just quickly, just so you can to go and check the next room.
Okay. I will kind of give a two fingers salute.
We're gonna have to jump back to Alex now. It's backwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I asked them, how were you brought here?
I and them. Did you don't remember? We know when we got here, we were very wet, but not much.
Really? Yes.
Soaked in water, you say, huh?
And cold, yes.
Yes, water.
The
Okay.
Hennessy has arrived.
Well, since you're not injured, there's nothing I have to do here.
Okay, thank you. Let's go in the other room. I fear that I might actually catch a cold in this room.
I like to say, yes, there is a huge chance of that, while there is cold steam running out from my throat.
Okay, and
But I go between them and the room, and I do not.
He had some chili before he came out. Don't worry.
okay, you go into the other room. Like
No, it's not going to the other room. I go
And
between
they
them
go.
and the door to the other room. They go, I'm like,
they
I'm
go out
guessing-
to the door to the other room.
Yeah,
I
but
do not
I'm guessing Hennessy's already gone in though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hennessy, you check the other room, and there's nothing. I mean, from the quick glance that you get, there's nothing much. It's like, as I said, there's that table, the beds to the side, tapestries, rugs. Everything looks like if you were in a very, very luxurious brothel.
I'm home.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the women kind of like, come
Yeah.
on.
If Hennessy
go
doesn't say
inside.
anything, I'd keep on walking.
Yeah,
No.
no, probably when you come in, Hennessy is checking the springiness of the beds.
They are very springy.
Before they come in, I want to take my insane formation and ask, what are you hiding? Like, one eye looking at the opposite direction, the other eye looking at the right.
Hiding? We're not hiding anything. We've been hidden. And now we can finally go back.
There is no way you could be alive. What are you hiding? What are you? Now, say everything.
Looking around while he's kicking off, is there a door in here other than the one we walked in?
One one of the girl comes near you and puts a hand on your shoulder and says, calm down.
At the moment she puts a hand on me, she is getting a spit of cold breath on it.
You spit on her hand.
Yes, using the cold breath spell.
She kind of does this on you, and this one is rather good. And she kind of comes near you and looks at you.
It's just a little hasty, don't worry.
You keep away from us.
No, you keep away from me, creatures. I can see through your deception. I can see.
There we go. Now that problem solved.
Now they kind of like start putting hands on your guys' shoulder and all of you, and saying, now that besides you, now that he's dead, well, let's relax a bit. I feel like and I think the girls think as well that a proper payment or reward, if you want to have it, is appropriate here. Now, we did save our lives.
We need to find a way out first before we do anything.
Well, that is true as well, but finding the way out is gonna mean you continuing on, and I rather dread the feeling of you continuing on right now. Just spend a couple of hours with us at least.
Why?
As I said, we want to repay you for it.
But why should we dread going on?
I have seen Adrax go in further than this few times, and I do not know what's there. But he always came, well, rather annoyed, or should I say even pissed off sometimes. Oh, forgive my tongue when she says pissed off. But yes, that feeling. Okay, roll.
What's the next door look like?
The next door is just the same kind of black iron door that you saw before.
Unless anybody else wants to do anything while I walk over, I'm gonna walk over and open the door. Anybody puts a hand on me while I'm doing it, I'm brushing it off straight away.
1 second. One second. Okay, you walk towards the door, and yeah, the hands do go on you, and you do not, you just brush them off.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody else, what's everybody else doing?
I guess I'm looking around the room where we found the people. Anything of interest?
You don't need to roll all those things. Wait for me to respond what you needed.
I mean, all
Wait.
of You can respond for all of them.
Yeah, I can't respond for all of them because All of them are useless.
All right. That's the only response you need to give.
Okay. So, go on. What do you guys do? By the way, Devil, you're breathing your mic heavily.
I'll open the door if nothing else goes on.
Okay, you open the door, and everybody else?
Well, I was doing something already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If anybody's doing anything while I walk over to this door,
I'm
do it.
going to be in cone breath range to all of them, and in case anything happens, like hold it on my cheeks, like cold breath.
Okay, so you're just like looking at them intently with your cold breath.
You'll
Yes,
puff in your
I'll-
foot, but you'll not blow anybody's house down yet.
I look like a puffish, holding it on.
Okay. Sayal, what are you doing?
I was still looking around the room to see if there was anything of interest.
Yeah. Okay. You don't seem to find anything.
Oh, wait, I have one more question for the
Besides what I already told you.
prisoners.
Yep.
How long have you been captured here?
I've been here for about 3 years. Dave, bit less. I think Elia has been here for about 10.
What?
What?
Is there food and stuff to live in here? Like leave? No, like live.
Live.
He always brings us food. Or him or his dreadful little creatures. Kobolds.
She said
Did
her
now, courtesy of Hennessy.
Okay.
Yeah, Valrak picks on the husband word.
Years.
Okay.
Yeah, where is the husband?
Where's her what?
She said husband, didn't she?
No, she didn't.
What, is that trolling me? She didn't? Or...
She said minions.
Oh, because what? She said that her husband brought her
No,
food. Sorry,
they didn't
my
say
bad.
anything.
Forget that.
Chucky, did I learn anything from my role?
I gave you. I PM'd you.
No, I received nothing.
Weird. Okay. 1 second. I need to put this up.
That's why I've been sitting here going, I'm waiting for something
Yeah,
for what I was doing.
I already sent it to you. Yeah.
Well, it didn't arrive on this end, so... At this point, I'm gonna respond, well, ladies, as much as I love a good romp and whatnot, you know, well, you all seem like a perfectly nice trap, but, I much prefer to keep my genitalia firmly attached to my body.
Are you looking a little bit differently now?
And
Huh?
they're like, oh, come on, we are not a
No,
trap.
not them, Hennessy.
Huh?
Are you acting a little bit differently when you said that?
I seem to be, you know, still flirting, but not really interested in, you know, engaging anymore.
Yeah, I'll open the door then. I think it's about time for that.
Okay. The other two, Alexander and
I am right next to them, holding this breath on my cheeks. As ridiculous as it may look like, I want to be prepared to exhale in case anything goes weird.
I'm looking at you.
I guess after I ask the last question, I would go where Valrak is going.
So yeah,
Close to him.
I'll head to the door as well. But I won't stoop I won't be so high and mighty that I don't cop a feel where I can. So
Oh, leave my bum cheeks alone, you cheeky devil.
not you, the women, you know.
Okay, you couple feel and they kind of like put their hands on you and try to drag you in their beds.
Is it a sleight of hand to cop a feel without getting caught? I don't know how that works.
It usually doesn't.
Do you permit them to drag them in their beds?
Oh no, I just grope breasts and asses, you know.
Okay, Cyril, the same happens for you basically.
Okay.
For her?
Do you do anything? Yeah, for her.
Oh,
Giggity.
The elves especially.
I would just like to point out that Hennessy would probably at this point accidentally grab Cyrell's breasts and ass.
Hey,
What? He's surrounded by them. You think he can tell the difference?
Yes.
Well, that's
Yes.
besides the point.
I can probably see you doing it.
So, Cyrell, what are you doing? After you get groped by the girls and Hennessy.
I guess I move back.
I wanna open
And
the
try to-
fucking door.
Wait, okay, okay. You open the door. So I was going to whatever else everybody was doing, but it takes a bit of time, just like 10 or 15 seconds for you to actually get to the door. So, on the other side, you open the door and
Thankfully, no one touches me.
a cold chill wind hits you. And you can see that on this side, the dome continues on, but seems to be a path coming from the door to the sides, just dirt, and going on about 50 feet starts what seems to be the beginning of a heavily wooded forest with dark pines looming up over you. And
Would,
you
would,
cannot
would this
even,
match anything on the map?
this would match nothing on the map.
So I just turn to the ladies and yes, ladies, where does this go?
Okay, so you'll read the room.
I just ask them where does this go?
You ask them. They look at you and say, "Oh, we don't know. We've never been here."
Then I suggest ladies first, and we shall plot our escape from here, and then we can get down to the fun business.
No, no, we're not going in there. If you
Don't maybe come in there and drag you.
you're not going in there. We don't know what's there. It's cold, and he always came back pissed off. There's something there.
Ladies,
You fight it, and you come back. You do whatever
ladies,
That was something
ladies,
evil, and
there's-
it came back pissed off. That might suggest that the thing in there might be good.
Ladies, I'm in here, of course. How can it not be good?
you do. You go and check. We're not coming. We're staying here. We're waiting for you here.
Perfect. Let's all go then, guys. Problem solved.
We
These
were
ladies-
sent. I cannot speak yet because I hold the breath.
But the offer still stands for those who don't want to go yet.
I'm sure the offer will still be there when we come back, ladies. Unless
Right.
you're planning on going somewhere, of course.
First things first, I will do the cold breath on one of the beds. So
you just cold breath one of you just destroy a bed.
yes, I just destroy a bed. Like I remind everyone, the book. There was supposed to be a book in here. I'll look back to them again. Insane formation. Look, what did you know about?
Oh, look at.
They don't. You're
and
looking
s-
very, very pissed off. You just burning one of their bed, destroying one of their beds.
I look at the
They
page and
actively
say,
look pissed off.
They actively look pissed off for him destroying one of their beds.
Right, carry on then.
Right.
I look at
Hmm?
Nick's character or Alex, I suppose, and
Yes.
say, "You're looking for boobs? There's plenty of boobs there."
Books.
I point at the table and say that the table looks like it could do with a coat of that Alexander.
The table.
Yes, the table looks like it could do with a coat of that breath.
Why the table?
Fucking breathe fire the table.
Oh, come on, they're just
After
doing
30 seconds, I
job.
breathe cold fire at the table.
And I'm looking at the reactions from them.
The woman goes, "What? What are you doing?"
I'm doing it. He told me I'm doing it.
Well, these are properties of the dragon that have been used to enslave you for years. Why are you so?
And that's the end of my breathing.
Why are you so angry?
Because
This isn't home.
yeah, but it's been our home for the past couple of weeks, and if you don't come back, it's still gonna be our home.
Oh, the past
Couple of weeks. You said you were brought
You
here
said
for 10 years.
I
Haha.
have been here for a couple of weeks.
Who are you?
Says the halfling. And she says that she is a famous. Wait 1 second. I'm a famous halfling. My name is Biaya. I'm from Doff. And you actually do recognize the name of Doff Hennessy. It is the same.
I should. It's my hometown.
It's your hometown.
Everybody looks at Hennessy.
Yeah.
Everybody's waiting for Hennessy. Yes.
Hennessy.
Eric's typing. He's like, typing like this. Never heard of her.
Don't you just love how the sunset sweeps over the frozen fields?
Right, guys.
Frozen fields? She
Right.
says.
I just bang on my shield with my hammer as quickly as possible and go, look, we've found the exit. There's quite clearly no book in here. And if there is, we can come back and get it.
They're hiding something.
Exactly.
They look as if you fenced them. Well, yeah.
They look as if I
Obfuscated.
offended them?
Yeah.
I'll expend one more cast of magic missile to completely destroy another bed with force effects.
Stop doing that, you bully.
I look at the mage and go, why are you wasting your spells? And to destroy beds where you rest to renew them. You
Wait,
don't know what's
wait.
ahead, you might need them.
They
Oh,
are
we
hiding
need-
something.
You need to
Yes,
go
and I'm
find
trying
out.
to figure out what.
Right, I walk off.
Well,
Definitely.
aside from the fact that they were wanting to detain us in that room.
Yeah, I actually walk off.
Okay, you walk up to who?
I'll
The ex-
start following Valrak, since it's unlikely I'll get an answer to my question about fields now, but I think it's a lot.
Okay.
I'll do the same thing. I
And
still have one
Sarah?
magic missile left.
Sarah? I think Sarah has fallen asleep.
I am still following Valrak.
Okay. So all of you leave the room and the door is shut behind you.
I can barely hear you, Chucky.
You all leave the room and the door is shut behind you.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Will it open again?
Do you try and open it again?
Yep, if it automatically shuts behind us.
You try and open it again and you cannot open it.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, the dragon's back there. We'll sort this out later.
Okay. Well, you can. What do you do? There's a road going in front into this forest, into the dark, rooming forest.
Setting off, I guess.
Wrap up tight.
So you continue on going on this road into the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Looking down the forest, if I close my eyes, what happens?
You look down at the forest and you close your eyes and roll me a wisdom check.
Hey, have I just had a clever idea?
Can we repeat the same action if we watch him do it?
You wouldn't watch me do it, I'd do it while I was walking. I'm not very wise.
Okay. Nothing out of the ordinary.
But I had to roll for it, so that means it was out of the ordinary, you bastard DM!
Metagaming.
Nothing out of the
Metagaming.
ordinary. Nothing out of the ordinary. Okay, continuing on with you guys going down this path. You enter the.
Can I, sorry,
Go
can
on.
I get a knowledge nature to see if I recognize the forest?
You can do an knowledge nature to see if you recognize the forest. Yes.
Maybe the forest recognizes you. Whoa.
Forest recognizing
You
skills.
have no idea what this forest is or where it is located. Actually, that would have
And,
been geography more.
well,
But still.
regardless of that, I say that I do not think. I'm going to say that I do not think this forest is real, but my character doesn't have enough evidence, so I just say I do not recognize this forest.
Probably because it's not real.
Well,
It's either not real or we've been teleported somewhere, one or the other.
okay, so you go on
There's no way this has all been hidden underground. It's ridiculous.
A forest underground.
Exactly.
Not absolutely ridiculous, but hard to.
Pretty fucking ridiculous.
Mushroom forests.
It should lead somewhere anyway. My only hunch is that, like, you said these doors were dragon sized.
Yep.
So, like, my intuition is that this dragon could quite clearly swim, so it would fly out of the original room and enter the way that we entered, because, like, I'm pretty sure that the way we just plonked in was probably it's either just like a bubble barrier or like we hit like a teleporting field and we teleported somewhere. So it's likely if you did it the other way around, that's probably one way the dragon would get out, and I'm presuming that this way probably leads to a more normal way out or way in or something.
Okay, so
I just need to open logic.
do you guys continue on the path, or you have anything else you want to discuss?
I wouldn't stop.
Neither would
I will.
Continue.
I'm going to continue on the path, but I'm going to start searching for traps,
Okay.
magical or otherwise.
Give me search checks. Give me a search check, actually.
I'm not going to be searching for traps, but would you just like a spot check for just general alertness?
Okay. Same. Give it to me. Okay, so.
Oh shit! Sorry, that should have went to you. My bad.
Hennessy, as you are moving, you move, and you see, at a certain point, a tiny string, just silver, just barely, you barely see it, tied from one tree to another.
As soon as I see it, I hold up my hand for everybody to stop and say, "Wait, trap!"
Okay.
Well spotted. Can
What do you
you do anything about it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go and inspect this stringy trap thingy.
I put my hand on his shoulder with you both. Can you safely do anything about it? Because we can just trigger it, you know.
Won't know until I inspect it.
As long as you're confident.
Okay. Do a search check, because you can do search as trap finding basically, or search as trap finding and inspecting. 33. You know this is a arrow trap. Seems to be an arrow trap. Yes.
Lovely. Do I get any bonuses for disarming it, for knowing what it is?
No, you just roll disarm. I'm gonna add it into the DC.
Alright. I am going to attempt a disarm. Well, disable.
Okay, you completely disable this, and you can add to your character sheet 2 poison darts.
Woohoo!
Well, good. Keep your eyes out for any more.
I grin and kind of slide the poison darts carefully away and say, "Now that's how you deal with well, traps."
I'd have just run it personally, but you know.
Okay, so you continue on moving. Give me another spot check, Hennessy.
Spot or search?
Spot.
Alright.
Oh no, search. Search would be the trap finding. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Do it. Okay. You walk, and what's your formation?
I would be near Hennessy, but I don't want to be like near him enough to distract him or be in
Yeah,
front
I'm
of
gonna
him.
be in front.
Okay. You move, and then at a
You
certain
die.
point, you just drop into a pitfall trap.
Ooh, reflex save.
Yep. See if you
Lovely.
can catch on.
I don't even think this is worth rolling for. I think it's +5.
Okay, yeah, you effectively catch on the edge of it and kind of raise
Is it
yourself
only
up.
him who can do a reflex?
No, because he's the
I'm
only one
walking
affected.
back.
He's the only one affected.
Oh, I thought all of us did, sorry.
No, only he is affected. No, he manages to safely get out of this like 5 foot by 5 foot pitfall trap with sharp barb spikes at the bottom of it.
As soon as he falls, I'll go and grab him and drag him back up with one finger.
Okay.
And pick him up, put him down and dust him off and just say, might want to look a little bit more careful.
Ah, I just thought it'd be fun to fall in, you know? It's a real cliffhanger.
Yeah. Looking down in it, what was in it? Spikes.
Barbed
You don't.
spikes.
Don't want to fall in that bit.
Oh, it
Doesn't
was
seem
fun
too
while it
comfortable.
lasted.
Did it feel like it was triggered by your weight in your expertise in traps?
Probably triggered by my weight. It was probably, you know, branches or something, or it could be magical. Either way.
Yeah. You're going very robo voice, mind.
A tiny bit, yes.
So,
Is this better?
Not
No.
really.
it's like packet loss.
Try again.
I'm just saying it's like packet loss.
How about now?
Perfect.
It's like packet loss. It's like related to your internet. I suppose we just carry on unless anybody else has any bright ideas.
We can carry on. We can carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, you carry on, and at the end of this, you see in front of you at the end of this path, you see a giant statue, and by giant I mean huge statue, of a seems to be a warrior made of stone, and like a sword in both hands on the ground, shield to his side.
Approach with caution.
As you approach within 20 feet of him, say, "Who are you to attempt and pass?"
Ah, no, that's interesting. If nobody said anything, I will reply and say, first we need to know who it is that wishes to stop us.
You do not ask questions. Who are you that you wish to pass?
I will reply and say just my own name. I am Balrog, Dragon Slayer, son of the Dragon Smasher. And I wish to pass because it appears this is the only way I have to go.
Your entry is not allowed.
I am not trying to enter, I am trying to exit.
Your entry is not allowed.
So,
Pass
may-
further under the threat of death.
Okay,
By
let's
your-
go on.
by your own hand.
He repeats the same message again.
Right, so we know this thing isn't alive. It's magical.
So I casually walk through this thing.
But
I
we
pass
like
this
grab
thing.
You
him.
do what?
I
Grab
walk
him.
past the statue. You grab him? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'm
I grab you and I just say you do know what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing. He says that there are enemies ahead. Let's go kill them.
You get pushed 10 foot forward.
As you walk forward, you say, "Your
Pushed,
entry
not-
will be marked by your corpse. Not attempt to move further."
Well, I keep going forward.
While he's doing this and he replies, I ask it to prove. If it proves to me it's alive.
You say this, it does not respond to you. He walks past the statue, and the statue says, "You have been warned." And the statue disappears.
See? It's just a sign.
No, it was just a warning.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Then you've just triggered something, you do realise that.
Well, we were going to fight whatever evil is in here one way or the other, wouldn't we?
No, it could have been a riddle, and we failed it, and now we have to fight. Just saying.
It wasn't a riddle. Trust me, I'm a wizard.
Yeah, I've seen your wizarding.
If only I had my character's intelligence score.
Okay.
But there,
So, what do you guys do? Continue on doing?
I presume
there's
we
obviously
wait
there,
a
there was
second.
obviously a correct answer though, because it asked who we are before it told us we couldn't pass.
Yeah, I don't think there was necessarily an answer to that, but I agree with the angle that you're going from. It also seems to think that we're entering something, so it might just be generically automatic. It might be worth. Hang on. From when it's disappeared, what do we see? Do we just see path?
Yeah, just a now a dirt path going on, even more rough one, unused.
Should we camp here?
I'm thinking of going backwards because it said entry, like as if it was guarding the other way, possibly. Like, how far have we traveled, Chuky?
You have traveled about 600 feet, something of the sort.
Like, if we hustled back, it wouldn't take any time at all.
No.
You're assuming that this is an entrance, though. Going deeper might be you're assuming that the way we're heading is to an exit. We still haven't found what we are coming here for, so further in might be the actual treasure room. Yeah,
but we need to work out. Right, there's a chance that this thing could have triggered something behind us. Like I said, there appears to be two ways into here. We don't know which one is designed to be the in and which way is designed to be the out.
Well, considering that it only activated once he went past the statue, I would think the activation would be ahead.
It activated when we approached it. It has a radius. It's got a circle. It would a radius to go to both sides.
I'll also point out it was facing us.
Didn't it turn to face us?
No, it was facing you.
Might have been triggered by the trap. I don't know. Right, it's going to take 3 minutes to run back the other way. Is it really not worth it? To run back.
If you want to run back, that's fine. Just don't step on any traps.
I don't really see the point in sending one person by themselves to find out that it did trigger a trap and there's another dragon or there's some elemental or something behind me that just one-shots me. For the sake of 3 minutes, is it not just worth running backwards to find out if it's done anything behind us? It might have opened the door again to the room that might have the book in it.
Sure.
I find that highly unlikely.
I agree, but for the sake of 3 minutes, is it not worth it just to check?
Maybe, though. On the other side, this might be a simple test of courage, and when threatened by imposing unknown death, do you still go forward?
Well, yeah, but you're changing what's happened. One thing is triggering there, and then it's a riddle. Like, I'm gone.
We don't know what it is. To be fair,
I'm gone. I'm sick of Balrac's like really listening experience. And I don't mean that rudely as a player. I just mean like this dwarf sees complete logic in what he's saying. and I book it quite carelessly back in the other direction, up until the point where we get to the actual trap, and then I'll just be a little bit more careful because we might have walked over
Okay,
like the
one
trap.
second.
Lovely.
1 second. So, you go on. Go.
No, I go back. I go back.
Yeah, go back. About 50 feet. You take a turn, and as you take the turn, where once was a path, now rise woods.
When did we ever turn?
It wasn't a straight path. You twist and turns.
Well, so you don't know it's a dead end.
Yeah, it's like you turn around the path, and the path like suddenly ends. Woods.
While he's doing that, I search where the statue was.
I walk up to the tree and hit it with my hammer whenever I have.
It has the same reaction like a normal tree would have.
Can I walk past the tree?
Yeah, I mean you try, and it happens. Right, you walk past the tree.
Can
Maybe
I
the
walk
tree
past the next tree?
Do you try and do it? Don't ask me what you can. You just do it, and then I'll.
Yeah,
tell
no,
you.
wait, no, I'm gonna try and like
Yeah,
5 foot
you
step to the next
walk.
tree.
You
basically.
walk to the next tree.
I'll do it again to the third tree.
It's same again.
Can I see anything with dark vision, etc.?
Give me a spot check. Something is off, but you don't know what.
In what direction?
No direction, just something is off. You saw something in the corner of your eye, but you're not sure what it was.
I'll repeat what I did, but in the opposite direction,
Okay.
looking out into the darkness. I'm guessing it's a dark forest that was.
Yeah. You go the other way, and after 3 trees, you go back into the road. Onto the road.
And I've seen nothing while I've been doing this.
No. And Hennessy, you search around where the statue was. Nothing sticks out. There's no tracks of ever a statue being there.
Hennessy would sigh and say, why don't people ever let me inspect things before they mess with them?
I'll just slowly make my way back.
Okay, you make your way back. Everybody's still there. They haven't gone any hours. And yeah, what happens? What are you guys doing?
I suppose the only way
Should we
is
not go forward?
Yeah, it's changed behind us.
Then we can only go forward.
Indeed.
That would seem the thing. However,
Changed how?
well, there was a path and there's now trees. But I don't know. There's just something odd about off the beaten path. It doesn't seem right.
Well, I got suspicions, but I suppose forward is the only other way to go. I really wish I could have inspected that statue.
I just look around when he's saying this and shout in Draconic that the foul fiends should show themselves.
You shout in Draconic, and it echoes a bit, and then it fades into nothingness.
Well, that probably would have pissed off any dragon if it was here. Onward!
Forward sounds good.
Yeah, I don't think stopping is a particularly wise idea either.
Okay, so you guys go onwards, and after about 50 more feet, take a right, and the circle of tree, it is like a circle round trees, that in the middle it's basically a 20 by 20 circle, 20 radius circle. In the middle of it stands a statue of a young, beautiful woman with only a shawl on her, and in her outstretched hands, like this, stands a big book with an eye carved into it, and red ribbons going above it and below it, around it, like this.
I grab the mage.
You put a hand on the mage.
No, I grab him.
You grapple the mage.
Like he's wearing. No, I don't grapple him, but like he's wearing robes. I put 2 hands on him.
Okay.
Like I'm not trying to like physically affect him, but like if he's gonna go for this book, I wanna have hands on.
Okay, you put some hands on.
I'll stride forward.
No.
Approach.
Okay, you stride 5 feet and then you hear no.
It's got an eye on it. She said to be blindfolded.
Ah, a good idea. I'm going to
What have you put? Yeah.
I'm gonna put the blindfold back on.
Okay, you put your blindfold back on. And you're gonna put the blindfold back on. Give me a wisdom check. Oh, will save. No, will save, sorry.
Me too.
Okay, nothing out of the ordinary. No, not you. You're doing nothing of the sort. Okay, going on. What do you guys do?
I will attempt to approach the book.
So-
I'll just push the mage back, and when he's approaching the book, I'm just gonna say if anything happens to Hennessy.
Okay, he goes towards the book. Like, again,
When I say this, like I'm not staring at him while he's doing it, but like the hand's there.
Okay, good. He moves on, and then he puts a hand on the book. And that's where we finish this week.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm so dead.
And I'm so going
Okay,
to bed.
and yeah, that's the end
What
of
rhymes with
week.
dead bed?
That's the wacko, the wacko. That's the end of week 10, everybody. Glad to have everybody here, and awesome session. So let's do some shoutouts. Anybody want to say anything?
Good night.
Good
I'd like to
night,
shout
Alex.
out to Alex for
Shout
devoting
out to
his
the
first
6
night
saved
back at
teachers.
home to us. You've healed us
That's
proud, my friend. I'll open the final can of Copperberg to you.
Good for you. Cheers.
Cheers.
So, anybody else want to say anything?
Shout out to the dragon that got wrecked.
Okay, shout out to the dragon. Devil, you have anything to share with us?
Yellow and swag and sling wielding halflings.
God damn it, you guys never forget that you're on swag, do you?
Well played. Well played.
Okay, yeah, besides that, that's the end of week 10. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. We are going to be playing next Tuesday unless something unexpectedly happens. For all accounts and time now, we're playing next Tuesday at the same time. Besides that, next in our nice schedule is tomorrow, guys. We have Simon Says, which is a Pathfinder 3.5 that we'll be playing with Simon Shippinder Lance DMing and 2 other awesome mods from NeoChat that I forget their actual names right now, but if you're curious in finding out who it is, just join us tomorrow. You can scroll down and see a schedule button. It's got a nice dragon on it, which you can press, and you can find out the schedule for the next shows.
Press the dragon.
Press the dragon. And if you're interested in following us, give us a follow if you've enjoyed the stream. It's awesome to have you there as a follower. And
Please don't follow me after about 8 o'clock at night. It gets a bit stalkerish then.
and we have Twitter and Steam. If you're not a Steam person, we have Twitter. If you're not a Twitter person, we have Steam. And we'll kind of announce everything that I'm doing when I hopefully remember. But it's like 99% of the time I remember. Anyway, that's the end of tonight's stream. So see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.